Hey everyone, Live It Like Lisa here. My God, have we got the busiest few days ahead of us. So we've decided to rearrange our house and I'm getting a new craft room. I am so excited. Oh my God, but it's gonna be a lot of work. So what we've decided to do, well, look, it all started by this. Michael needing somewhere to set up his YouTube table because he had all this set up in his garage, in his shed, but it's not really good lighting in the shed. It's not good sound, and he's running out of room in his shed. And plus, with all the camera equipment and stuff, and him working on wood stuff and things like that, like all the camera things were not like, they were getting a little bit dusty and, you know, crap going on them. So he said, look, he's just going to have his YouTube table in here for now. So I said, yeah, no, that's fair enough. Then it got all ideas flowing that we should turn this whole bar room into like a YouTube room, because I said, well, look, we're both doing YouTube. We spend a lot of time doing it. So it makes sense to have a room where we can do it. And plus, you know, even for selling stuff on Marketplace, we've got a room where all the camera stuff is set up. We can take photos of items and list them, and it's, you know, makes it easier. He's got a permanent place to do his reviews, and I can even use it if I ever need to. So then we started thinking, oh, we should set this bar room up as our YouTube room. Then we started thinking, well, all the YouTube equipment, like with all your cameras and lights and all that, it's going to look quite messy. We should really have it in a contained room so we can then just shut the door. So then we started thinking, maybe we can move my craft room into the bar room and move all the YouTube stuff into my craft room. So that's pretty much where we're at the moment. We've decided to move my craft room into this bar room, move all Michael's YouTube stuff, camera equipment and all of that stuff into my craft room. So that's what we're doing. It's Australia Day today, which is a Wednesday, which means I've got today off. I've got to go to work tomorrow, but then I've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So we're thinking over the next four or 5 days, we're going to be doing some room swapping. So I thought I'd bring you along, since I haven't filmed anything this week because I've been watching all my Turkish drama series, not doing anything on YouTube, not even watching YouTube. I've just been, non-stop obsessed with these Turkish TV series. So I've been watching those for hours on end. I thought this would be perfect content, setting up a whole new YouTube room, craft room, and Mike's man cave. I showed him that. So that's like Mike's whole little setup he's got going there, which is quite good. And yeah, it's definitely not, it's not the sort of stuff that you want to be storing in a shed where you're doing woodworking and, you know, spray painting and stuff like that. So yeah, and this I thought was pretty genius. He's set up a whole little, I'll show you what he's done. He's built this out of one of my old craft tables, actually. This was one of the old craft tables that I used to have in my craft room. And he's fixed it all up and made it into like a YouTube table. So he's got all little hooks on the side here for all his tripods. He's covered it in this checker plate rubber kind of matte stuff. He's put like little brackets on here to hold his umbrella lights, and another one on that side. Then he's got more hooks on this side for his lights and things. So yeah, he's got a pretty good setup there, and maybe I'll even use it one day, who knows. So first plan of attack today is emptying out the bar, getting all the drink, because we were storing all our excess drinks and alcohol and everything in the bar, clearly. So we're going to clear the bar out. Then we're going to just store everything in the theatre room for now, that poor theatre room, because the theatre room again is out of commission because like I mentioned before, our TV blew up. Yeah, so we're not using it. We're just going to store all the bar stuff in the theatre room for now until we get round to fixing the TV and getting it all sorted, and then we'll work out what we need to do with the bar then. Because, yeah, I think at this stage, Michael definitely doesn't want to get rid of it, so we're going to keep it. So whether we find an alternative spot to store it. Okay, this is the plan for today, because like I said, it's going to be a lot, especially moving all my craft stuff out of there. So our plan for today, first thing, we're going to clear this bar out. Take all the alcohol out, take all the drinks out, clear this wine rack out, take all the drinks out of that, find spots for them in the pantry, and that's going to be the first stage of what we're doing today. And then after that, we'll have to think of something then, because I think we're going to have to clear my craft room out before we even move any of this furniture.
Jesus Christ, Grant.
I didn't do anything this time.
Oh.
Honest to... Oh, Mike, that's you. Fucking hell. I've got to walk through it. Why? Oh, God, it's going in my mouth. It's going in my fucking mouth. I can taste it. Oh, Mike. Why? Fucking hell. I can taste it at the back of my throat.
You like it?
No.
Yeah, you know how I feel.
That's so disgusting.
Now you know how
Far
I
out. God, and you complain at me. Something's died up there. A long time ago.
feel. I was crop dusting all the way along.
I'm over it already. I'm not even excited anymore. So I've got craft stuff there. We've got my 2 craft tables and 2 of the craft shelves in here. But wait. Now I only just cleaned all of this area. Oh my God. I only just cleaned all this area yesterday. And this is the current state we are in. And most of this stuff is just out of my craft room. Like, this is insane. Oh my God. Why do we torture ourselves? I don't know. I don't know why we do it. Oh my God. But I'm hoping once it's done, if it all works out how we think it's, well, how we're hoping it's going to work out, it should make our lives a lot easier, we hope. So yes, there's going to be a hell of a lot of craft room sorting and reorganizing again. We've got some bar stools in here. We've got some more craft stuff there. We've moved that. This is how my craft room's looking at the moment. Very echoey. I've still got 2 more shelves, the drawer units to come out, but yes. are we? I'm wrecked. I didn't think we'd get all this done in one day, but I mean, this is just stage one, guys. So we've set this is the bar room now. So we've set this up pretty much as it was in my craft room. I haven't organized anything. Everything's just been shoved on the shelf just so it's not in the kitchen anymore. And this is definitely not going to be how it is. I've just got my desk set up ready for work tomorrow. Still got the drying rack there. Then on this wall, we've got the two cubed cabinets plus the big wooden one in the middle. And then we've still got a clothing rack here in the barrel here. So yeah, this is just phase one. What's eventually going to happen is I need to sell everything in that cupboard and get everything out of it. I need to put all the material that's in this cabinet in there and all the material that's in that cabinet in there. And then I'm going to get rid of this piece and this piece. That's going to be gone. Then we're going to move this cabinet probably over to this wall. Then we're going to get rid of these. All of these shelves are going to go and all of those shelves are going to go. We were originally thinking we were just going to like pretty much dump them because they're just so wrecked. But then we come up with the idea that Mike can probably use them in his YouTube room and give them a makeover the same as he's done for his desk, which was also an IKEA desk. And we thought that would look so cool because it would also give him a backdrop. He's got heaps of storage space to put stuff on the shelves then, like for all his stuff that he's, you know, he reviews and all of that sort of thing. So then we thought, well, yeah, he can then take those, give them a makeover and use them in his YouTube room. So eventually all that's going to probably be on that wall will be this wooden cabinet. I've got my bin that's not even in here yet, and I've still got those things so they can sort of sit on the wall next to that cabinet. But yeah, I think just having that wooden cabinet will probably free up all of that shelving stuff for me, or at least the majority of it anyway. So that's the plan. If I still need more storage, then the next plan was going to get another one of these white cubed cupboards to go all the way across there. So I've got a set of 3 going all the way across, then have this cabinet on there with a few other bits and pieces, and then that's pretty much it. And I mean, obviously the barrel needs to go. Probably going to get rid of this whole rack altogether because I don't really need it, because this is all the dry stuff. So technically once it's dry, it can go straight into the wardrobe. So it's just laziness why I'm just keeping it there. I'm thinking the drying rack will probably still end up staying there because that's our only real source of drying clothes. But yeah, so that's where we're up to at the moment. This room's pretty much cleared. I mean, there's still got a few bits and pieces to go. I'll give you a little update on Mike's room as it is for now. And again, this is just for now because we've still got a lot of stuff to do before we get to the final stages. I'll show you our garage. This is why we need to do it in stages. This is currently our 3-car garage at the moment. It is just chock-a-block full. We've managed to get 1 car in here, but it's just like chock-a-block full with all the furniture from Mike's mum's house. We've got like mattresses and beds stacked up there. There's just shit everywhere. So we need to get all this stuff listed and sold first, so we've got room in the garage. Then I'll show you an update on Mike's room as it's looking at the moment. So we've put the bar in here, which, I mean, it looks neat, it looks tidy. He's got his YouTube table there and we've got the wine rack to the side there. And, you know, it looks decent, it doesn't look too bad, but I think the eventual aim will be, because he wants to definitely keep his bar and the wine rack. So yeah, I think eventually we'll probably, once all that stuff's gone in the garage, we'll put all the bar and the wine thing, store it in the garage for now. And then, yeah, this will just become his sole YouTube room. So on this wall, we'll have all of those cubed units. that he's gonna give a makeover to, exactly like this desk here. And then he can store all his stuff on there. He can even have the table right in the middle of the room, having the shelving as the backdrop. And yeah, just whatever else he needs in here for his YouTube room. So yeah, I honestly didn't think we'd get as much done as we did today. I thought just moving the furniture around was going to take a few days, but yeah, we managed to get all of that done today. And he's happy to sit with it like it is for now until we get to that next stages. It's looking good actually. It's getting... Right, so yeah, that's where we're up to at this stage. And although Mike's YouTube room is not ideal, having the bar and everything sitting in there at the moment, it just made more sense to put it in there rather than trying to store it in the theatre room and messing up the theatre room. So yeah, for us it just sort of made a bit more sense just to have it in that room. It's close to the garage when we want to then store it in the garage. And yeah, we haven't destroyed our theatre room again. So the theatre room's still sitting there ready to go as soon as the TV gets fixed. So that's where we're up to. And like I said, Michael's got quite a few big plans for his YouTube room. And hopefully he'll be using these storage units for that as well. So we won't have to like try and get rid of those. Once I sort out that big wooden cabinet, and like in the process of sorting that all out, I'm gonna have a bit of a declutter again of my craft stuff and try and pare it down a bit, because my whole aim is to actually get rid of some furniture and get rid of some stuff and not buy more. So if I can get away with not having another cubed unit, that would be great. But I have a feeling I'll probably still need to buy one, because yeah, I'm getting rid of 2 full units here once Michael takes them. And I think it will still look a lot better if I've got 3 cubed units going across that wall. So in actual fact, we'll probably still end up having to buy 1 cubed unit to go on that wall. But in saying that, I'll be able to get rid of this filing cabinet cupboard, and I'll be able to get rid of that chest of drawers as well. So yeah, I mean, that's 2 pieces of furniture gone for the sake of buying 1 extra one. So I'm pretty happy with that. I'll also be getting rid of the lockers that I had my candles all stored in, because I don't really have a need for those either now, because I found a new spot for my candles. So we're slowly getting there, and talking about it all day pretty much today as we were moving everything. YouTube's a pretty big part of mine and Michael's lives, so we're constantly doing stuff for YouTube or anything to do with YouTube. So I said it makes sense to have a designated spot to do it. I mean, his shed was never an ideal spot to have all his YouTube set up. It wasn't really great lighting in there. The sound wasn't really good. It was dirty, it's dusty, you know, it's out of the house, it's noisy. It was never really an ideal spot. So at least now he's got his own space that he can shut the door, film what he needs to film without being disturbed. It's in the house. If it's hot outside, it doesn't matter. He's air conditioned. All the camera equipment's not getting dirty and dusty from being outside. So yeah, I think that's going to be a good room for him. And although he loves his bar and he loves all the Jim Beam stuff that we had set up in here, it's just a matter of thinking what you're doing in your life. We've never really used this bar room as such. We never came in and sat in it and sat at the bar while he made a drink and all of that sort of thing. So I said, as much as you love the look of it, it was never really a functional room. It was never really functional furniture that we ever used. So I said, you may as well have a room like your YouTube room that you're going to be using nearly every day. I mean, he's always out there filming something, even just taking photos of stuff to sell. I mean, that's a perfect room to do that in. When you get to this sort of stage in life, you just got to try and work out what's going to make your life easier. At least now, well, I mean, I'm happy I've got a bigger craft space. This is a good space. And once I've organized it and set it up properly, it'll look a hell of a lot neater than it does at the moment. It looks a bit shit at the moment. But yeah, we're going to get there. So I'll take you along for the journey. You'll see it all step by step as we do it. And yeah, I'm not sure how much I'll be filming the next couple of days. It'll probably just be me mainly trying to sell a lot of the stuff in that cabinet so I can empty that cabinet out as quick as I can. and yeah, start setting that up. And because as soon as I've set that cabinet up, then Michael can sort of take these shelves and start working on them and putting them in his room. Well, actually, no, he'll probably have to start selling some of the stuff we've got in the shed first so we can make room. So yeah, it's all like a bit, there's so much needing to be done all at once, but yeah, we'll get there. All right, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, everyone.
Welcome back to another video.
You're annoying.
Today, what will we be doing?
No, you tell me.
I don't know what we're doing. I like your shirt.
Do you?
Yeah,
I got that ages ago.
I like it.
I think it was a Target one.
Could not be one. We could have been twinning.
We could have.
Wait, I want to be in this video.
Okay, oh God, Jessie's in the mood for videoing. This is never a good day. Look at that mop of hair. Oh, so you're going to tell your news to
No.
your friends? Do you want me to tell them?
No.
So what are you?
What friends?
So what are you actually on the video for?
Because I make them good. Hey guys, welcome back to another today.
You smell like smoke.
Because I've been smoking.
You are smoking. You should just say because I'm smoking.
What are we doing?
Well, I'm just going to, what I plan to do is I'm trying to show them what I'm doing.
Well, they don't want to look at that. They want to look at me.
Okay. So we're back in the craft room. Can I just have a little bit of my own vlog? Like just
Well, there's no
maybe an
point.
eye, just one eye.
There's literally no point, okay? Because they don't...
So what we were planning to do today, we're back in the craft room. Okay, so what we're planning to do today is we're back in the craft room. I know I'm keeping the 2 cubed units on each side of this wooden cabinet. So we are going to be organising those because they're just going to have all storage boxes in them. It should be quick and easy to organise them. I'm going to start listing all the stuff that's in this cabinet so it can be gone, and whatever doesn't get sold within 2 or 3 weeks
We will be thrifting.
thrifting at the thrift store. And then yeah, so I'm just going to try and get a little bit of the room organised. And there's also, I want to just declutter a couple of drawers in my entryway as well, because for you guys that have been following me for a while, you know, I used to do the whole seasonal bag thing, like have a different bag set up for each season with all the matching accessories to the colour of the bag. Well, in simplifying my life, I'm just going to have one bag, maybe 2 at the most, and just have one set of accessories that goes in the bag. So when I switch my bags, all the same accessories will go into the next bag. So I'm not doing the whole colour coordinating thing anymore. I'm just going to, yeah, try and simplify everything and get rid of some more stuff. That's what I'm doing today. So, yeah. That's what we're up to.
Back to what you care about. Me.
Can I have my camera back now? See, this is what happens when Jessie's in the mood. I don't actually get to vlog. I hate the smell of smoke.
Look at my eyeball.
Your eyeball sack.
Look at my eyeball.
Sack.
Look at
Your
my...
eyeball sack. Well, when you're finished annoying me,
Yeah, I'm done.
switch the camera off.
Bye, guys.
All right, well, I'll film again now.
Hey, guys.
Oh my God, please stop.